Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales, and today we are going into part 2 of our look at Four Pillars Bloody Shiraz. So, you guys know how we usually do this. Whenever we look at a new liquor, we always do it in 2 parts. Part 1, we do the initial look, we talk about it a little bit, and we taste test it for the first time, and also grade it. And in part 2, which is this episode, we are going to make an original cocktail based off of with this as a base, or using this. And we got a number of different things working with this one. 1, we're making an original cocktail. 2, we're also doing for the month of October, we've been doing a lot of cocktails that are Halloween themed. So that's twofold what we're working with here. So what do you have going on in this particular case?
We are going to do a fall sangria.
Okay.
Because why not?
Okay.
Which is why I went and got this vintage Oak Leaf Vineyards American Shiraz.
Okay.
At the local Walmart.
Okay.
As it were. And so I figure Shiraz grapes in a gin. And I wish this knife would cut for me, or else I could finish but Shiraz grapes as well as actual Shiraz wine. You know, I wanted to emphasize the bloody in our theme to drink for the week. So we're gonna start off, as I struggle with this, so already I'm looking at this and I'm like, but I want to line the glass with citrus.
Right.
Which means I would probably have to put the ice in first. But you know, I'm just preparing my citrus and everything like that. So, you know, something along the lines of doing this. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. You guys tell me. But the point of the whole thing is, and by the way, I'm doing this for a serving of 1. If that bothers you guys, I don't know what to tell you other than just double up the ingredients. And I wanted to do this as more or less you have the citrus in there. You're gonna be using seasonal fruit. But the fruit I would specifically get for this would be blackberries.
Okay.
Or raspberries. But I chose blackberries, and the reason I chose the blackberries was to emphasize the dark coloring and flavoring. But raspberries will work as well, specifically because I'm gonna be using some raspberry flavoring in this drink as well. Maybe I put too much
Ice.
But we'll power through. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you know. Okay. Now, let's start with our mixtures. I'm going to do an 1.5 ounces of our star of the show. Yes, we're starting off with that first.
Okay.
Even though, you know what? As I say that and drop everything, let's do the lime juice first.
Oh, so there's lime juice in addition. Okay.
You know, I was thinking about it and I was like, let me do the lime juice first. Let me, you know, again, for one serving, this is gonna be like the juice of half a lime, or in my case, it's gonna be the juice of a whole lime, because, and I've pissed and moaned about this before, the quality of lime that we've been getting from the stores lately have been underwhelming. And it's mainly because they've been giving us these small limes that, you know, upset me irrationally, but not irrationally because that sucks. Next we will do some orange juice.
Okay.
Orange is more of a seasonal. I'm gonna say about an ounce to half an ounce of orange juice. Or I should say half an ounce to an ounce of orange juice. Again, serving for one, so you know, you guys take that as you will. That's about an ounce right there. Now we'll get into our, and I push this out of the way. Now we'll get into our liquor. I want to do an ounce and a half of our Shiraz, or rather our Bloody Shiraz. I want to do, if it'll let me, half an ounce of blended family raspberry liqueur. Just to double down on that. You know, I don't want it to be too citrusy. I want it to be more, I want it to lean more sweet than sour. And this should be our Shiraz, but you know what? Why don't you get that?
Okay.
By the way, one of the inspirations for this drink came from, you know, you guys didn't see this part, but after we did our review, I actually made gin and tonics with this gin. And I'm gonna tell you guys, next to the Old Pier gin and tonics that I had, that is a very good gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Gin and tonic with this is amazing.
As a matter of fact, I've been meaning to say this. After those gin and tonics you made, that actually bumped my score up. I gave it a 7 last time, right? I think I'm bumping it up to an 8 just off of the gin and tonic alone.
Now, surprisingly, I'm only gonna do an ounce of the Shiraz. Yeah, no, shocker. And speaking of, scared the crap out of me. Well, it's Halloween. This we could do. Let's clean this up. And to top this off, to finish it off, I wanted to do tonic water. Oh, wow. We can give this serviceable stir. Maybe not quite stir it, but more or less take something that's swizzle.
Okay.
Make sure you incorporate everything that just another ingredient you may want to consider would probably be blood oranges.
Instead of regular oranges?
just to emphasize the blood.
Okay. So, what do you call this?
Bloody Tears.
Bloody Tears?
Bloody Tears Sangria.
Alright, this is the Bloody Tears Sangria. Pretty good. A little spritzy. Sangrias are. But I like it. And it is very sangria-esque.
Imagine you're Dracula and you're sitting in your chair waiting for a Belmont to come in and wreck your shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I need a drink before this happens. And you will make that and await your coming battle with said Belmont.
It's definitely a perfect fall. I think it's a perfect fall sangria.
Mm-hmm.
And it if I had to make one alteration, I would probably add more Shiraz and more of the Bloody Shiraz in there.
Seriously.
If only, not even for flavor's sake, for color's sake, just to make it a bit deeper red.
I get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even a grenadine. The grenadine would help sweeten the sangria, but
I don't think it needs to be sweetened though, because I like that I can taste the wine. I can taste.
I like that
the
too.
gin. I like that. But other than that, it's good. Bloody Tears. I like it. And it's perfect for that particular type of fall where it's still a little warm outside during the day, but cools off in the evening.
it's cold in the morning. It gets warm around 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's at its peak hotness at around like 2, 3, 4. Then it slowly winds down to a cool.
Mm-hmm. This is what you're drinking around. Well, I know some people might shame you for drinking around noon, but whatever.
I mean, that's what brunch is for.
This is the perfect
And no
fall brunch sangria.
And no, brunch doesn't just exist on Sunday. It exists whenever I feel like it.
But yeah, I dig it. I think it's pretty good.
Although, if I'm being fair, I think it's kind of ghost to be drinking in the morning anyways. At least wait until 11.
I mean,
10 at the most.
I mean, mimosas exist so that you can drink in the morning.
That is true, but I mean, like,
And Irish coffees.
True again.
And tequila sunrises.
So I think tequila sunrises lean more into 11 o'clock than 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I
know this
that's
sounds.
a brunch. That's
know.
more brunch territory.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, look, maybe this is me being a bit too stringent on things, but I feel like there are certain times of the day
To drink certain things.
Exactly. Even in the mornings, like certain drinks, I feel like. So, for example, a Bloody Mary. Yuck. A Bloody Mary. Those I feel like that's the type of thing you're gonna drink more towards 11:30 to 1.
Yeah.
1 in the afternoon. But like, let's see, what else we got? Bellinis, mimosas, screwdrivers. Those are more for like 9:30, 10 o'clock to 11 and such for, because you're using the orange juice and stuff like that. Look, don't judge me on how I tier drinking.
Yeah, the times to drink. What you're trying to say is there's a drink for every time of the day, and it should be. Just like there's a different type of food for every time of the day.
Now, like coffee, and you put something in it, like a Irish cream or something like that. You know, I that's what I see for in the morning. And maybe that's because I have a penchant for warm drinks. Like I'll like for breakfast time or brunch or whatever. Like I lean more towards tea. Like I like doing tea, and whenever they make an alcoholic brunch beverage that relies mostly on tea, I will be the first to jump on that, or maybe I'll make it. But the point is, I lean more towards tea. Now, this isn't now. I'm not saying coffee sucks, and we're not gonna get in that war, because let's be real, there are more coffee alcoholic beverages than there are tea alcoholic beverages. There is a precedence for that. But for those that are like me and like to drink warm drinks for your breakfast and brunches and stuff like that, you know, that's why they have liquor that lean towards those type of drinks.
Ironically, we're having this conversation and Dracula can't have brunch because he's asleep. Yeah, he would still drink that.
But you know who can? Blade.
Yeah, Blade.
Maybe you should be more like Blade.
Blade, and maybe what's the vampire's name from Twilight? Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
he can
Batman.
Yeah, Robert Batman can drink this during the day. He'll just sparkle. But that should do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Guys, any type of liquor or food, you know, we shouldn't have to keep explaining this to you, but you know the stuff we like. It's a little thing called everything. Like, hit us up in our DMs. Let us know about that favorite dish or favorite drink, you know, that you think we would like that maybe is underappreciated. Like, hit us up in our DMs, tell us about it. You know, maybe you send it to us, maybe you tell us how to get it. I'll leave that up to you.
That also includes locations. We are going to be in Las Vegas at the start of November. So I'm gonna need all you people to hit us up and let us know where we need to go for good food and drink in Las Vegas. We've been curating our own list, but maybe you guys have some spots we might have missed. Also, if you're a bartender in the Las Vegas area, let us know. Hit us up. We want to come by and taste what you got for us.
Exactly.
But that'll do it for this episode for Drink Tales. And until next time, everybody, peace.